Almost everybody knows that all the earliest followers of Jesus were Jews. We name them Christian Jews because they were Jews and accepted Jesus. They did leave traces in written materials, church fathers, rabbinic, and of course the New Testament. But they also left physical traces in the field, in the Galilee and the Golan Heights. We're in a tomb. It has 3 burial arches, one on the left with a single burial, another arch with a double burial, and we have here another burial arch with a single burial, and we don't have a specified space for bones. I would say it's a classic Christian tomb, but we have this here. It's a 7 branches menorah, which is supposed to be a distinct Jewish symbol. In the surroundings of this tomb, there is no other Jewish mark. I mean, there are no classic Jewish tombs, no remains of synagogue, no remains of a mikveh. Which means, I believe that the people who used this tomb were Christian Jews, probably on the almost at the end of the road of becoming complete Christians. We're entering another tomb. The niches here are arches and parallel to the wall, as you can see. And the burials are much higher than the floor of the tomb, and the burials are very shallow. This is a secondary burial space, which means this tomb has a specified place for bones, which means it's Jewish. But beyond the differences in structure, we have also this. It's a fish. Get a closer look. It has scales. It had a fin, one fin here. It's broken now. I have a picture. And one fin was somewhere here, and this is the tail here. When the Pharisees and scribes asked Jesus for a sign, he said, "This generation is a sinner. It will not have a sign unless the sign of Jonah, for as Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights and came back to life, so will the Son of Man will be in the belly of the earth, and after 3 days he will come back to life." Yet we have synagogue up there, and we have no remains of a church around, which means Christians didn't live here. So what we do have here is a somewhat Jewish tomb with a very unique Christian symbol. And I believe this tomb is Christian Jewish. Jews who accepted Jesus as Messiah. They were good Jews. They followed the Torah completely, except for accepting Yeshua as a Messiah, and they broke the severity of corpse defilement. They lived among Jews, with Jews, in the same synagogues. They used to put phylactery, tefillin on, but they have a different kind of phylactery. And they were, in general, they were Jews. By the way, the church fathers named them. After all, they are Jews and not Christians. They kept Shabbat and all the Chagim, Jewish holidays. Well, this tomb is a bit broken, but it still presents, it shows arches and a place which is specified for bones here. At the moment, you see no fish, right? Now let me show you the fish. You see it? Here. The first one. The next one here. Another one here. It's a chain of fish. You see it? From this point, all around the opening, up Here it's broken, and then you can see them here. I believe that some of them just completed the transformation to Christianity, and others just got back to complete Judaism, and that's all.